Here's here with the one, the only, the legend, ShakkDiesel. How you doing, my guy?
I'm doing well. I appreciate you. That's a cool intro.
I appreciate you for coming through.
So,
How would you describe yourself to anyone that's watching that doesn't know who you are or anything about what you do?
um, I would say, I guess I work in music, and I probably know a lot of people that you listen to, and I work with a lot of them. And fuck, I like to give, I like to give people opportunities that don't normally get the chance to do some of the things that I'm doing. So, um, yeah, just someone that's just in the cut a lot.
I fuck
That's
with
about
that.
it.
Um, how would you get started doing that?
Um, Getting the blessing of like being around a lot of the OVO people early in their careers and stuff. And I guess before I was like really in music and traveling to the States somewhat early, I guess. Like, I don't know. Not really early. Like, I don't know. First time I went to the States was 2016, and that like showed me a lot of things. So, I don't know. I was around music before I was really working in it. So, that's how I got into it. I just got around the right people.
What made you want to go into that path?
And seeing people, like, I don't know. I feel like everybody likes music when they're growing up or whatever. Everybody listens to music in some type of fashion. But seeing people be able to work in music and just like do their own thing and live their life and fly around the world. I was like, the fuck am I working this construction job for? Like, shit's crazy. So
Like the lifestyle and the independence of not even like a rapper, but just someone in the industry. You're doing cool stuff. You're doing like fun stuff all the time.
yeah, yeah.
What's like either your favorite opportunity, favorite experience that has happened since you like said like there's so much fun stuff that has happened like it what from your jobs or from whatever
Hmm.
or some if you don't have a single favorite, you know.
Um, I guess I can name some recent ones. Like I was really just in Los Angeles last week. No Jumper brought us out there for their store grand opening, and we got to do a bunch of content and meet a bunch of cool people. Um, what other cool things have I done lately? Um, Rich the Kid invited us to Vegas, and we met Martin Garrix.
That's
Like
fire.
Martin Garrix invited Rich the Kid, and then Rich the Kid invited us. So then we're in Martin Garrix's booth, and he invited us up to his room after. And like I don't know, Martin is like a really really nice guy. So I don't know, I just get to meet a lot of random cool people.
That's still a stock. What was that like experience like that must be kind of surreal.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. Like, well, okay, I'll be super honest. I did not know who Martin Garrix was. I'll be super honest. So, like, yeah,
I
these guys are
respect that,
like,
I respect
they're
it.
just like, yo, he's super big, whatever, whatever.
Yeah,
And I'm like, all right, cool, like, whatever. Like, yeah, I'm in his booth, like, cool, Vegas shit,
yeah.
big booth. And we end up going to his room, and I'm like, okay, this room is like it's a shitter, like, so. Had crazy spiral staircase, and he's like throwing a party in his room, pizza already in there, all types of shit. And like, even when we were leaving his room, we literally just like said bye to some people, and I don't even know where he was in the room, but we said bye to a bunch of people, and then we just left. And he came like running out of his room by himself. He was like, "Yo, I appreciate you guys for coming." Da, da, da. And I'm like, "The fuck, this guy just came out by himself to say bye to us?" Like, okay, I understand why he's the biggest. So, yeah,
That shows the person's character when
yeah, no,
it's the small things like that, you
he's an
know.
amazing guy, very, very good. So,
Going back to what you were saying about before about No Jumper, how long have you been like connected with them, or that is more of a recent thing?
I've known Remo for a while. We're following each other for a while, and Remo's the one who like has been hip to us. Like he was hip to me before I was hip to him, and I appreciate him for like he does his job for real. But Remo hit me up. I think I kind of hit him up on some like what's up with One Track doing some shit with No Jumper, and then he ended up showing Adam One Track's profile, and Adam was like, "Yo, what's up? I want to meet him." So then Adam invited us to the office, and we spoke to him for a bit. And then they ended up bringing us back out, and we worked. And yeah, I don't know, it was really cool. They're good people.
Is
And
One Track going to be doing more content with them going
yeah,
forward?
he's their host now.
Oh,
Like
really? Full
he's like
time?
yeah, yeah,
Oh, that's fire as well.
yeah. So first Canadian host. So he's doing like solely underground content over there, and like no controversy or nothing. Just bringing the One Track style of stuff back to underground.
That is dope. That's
I
really
mean,
dope. I
to
didn't
No
know
Jumper.
how like affiliated how much content he's been do there, but if that's like the lane he's going, that's really cool. what kind of artists could you expect going on there with them?
Well, we brought Dom Corleo. We did Rich Amiri interview. We did Lil Shine's first interview, and then they just had Lil Shine over there today, I think. And who else did we do when we were there? We actually did a lot of stuff. My memory is so trash right now. I have so much other stuff going on, but all the content's gonna come out soon. But yeah, we did a bunch of interviews there already, and we're going to do a bunch of. He has like crazy interview, like an insane interview lined up that hopefully I think we're doing before the year ends. So
Hell yeah.
yeah.
And going to right now, we have the basketball tournament coming up a few days from us recording it. How do you feel going into that? You said you were stressed earlier, but you feel
I'm stressed. I'm scared. Everything, but I think it's gonna be amazing. But like, yeah, I don't know. There's just so many moving parts to it, and just like so much going on. There's like 85 names on the flyer and 15 brands and all types of stuff. So it's just a lot.
You think you've learned a lot from hosting it and doing the whole process?
Yeah, so I've done events before, and I've been a part of like a bunch of big events. So it's like, I guess it's different when you're working on someone else's event, and you're just like helping out, and there's no pressure. But now like everything is on you, and like you do the wrong thing, and your whole event can be cooked. So that's kind of more of the stress factor. But I don't know. I feel like everybody feels that type of stress when they're doing events.
Yeah. No, 100%. I'm really excited to be playing in it. I'm hyped to see Autumn. Like I'm like really curious to see where his skills are going to be at, and I'm excited to play hopefully against Kick Showtime. He said he's going to be on Smoke. You're going for highlights.
Yeah. I don't know. I think he's coming to fry some people. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully people get their ankles checked beforehand.
Really good. What you were planning? You said you were planning on doing the tournament back in September, but you have been thinking about it for a while. Like, when did you first start thinking of doing the tournament?
I've honestly wanted to do it for a while. Honestly, shout out Underground Sound and Hyperpop Daily because they did it in New York. I was there, and One Track's team won, took the ring home. And I thought, I'm like, damn, like Toronto really needs shit like this. Like, I don't know, there's always cool stuff happening in America, and it's a lot easier for them because a lot of people lived in New York, so they just like went down the street, or a domestic flight is a lot easier than like me flying all these people international and stuff like that. So, yeah, I just figured we just need all the culture we can get, so I just tried it out.
I feel like basketball and rap is so like hand in hand.
Yeah,
Doing
absolutely.
this type of content, this type of fashion, like it just makes sense. It feels like really natural.
Yeah, and I have a bunch of clothing brands that's gonna vendor and like come bring clothes and do giveaways and stuff like that. So I already know, yeah, music, clothing, and sports is all one at the end.
So, yeah. I don't know. I'm really looking forward for it. You're gonna see a full vlog on this channel sometime after this interview a bit.
Fine.
Excited for that.
Fine. I'm looking forward to it too.
Hell yeah, appreciate it. More on the concert side, you were recently helping out with the First Class Festival. You're saying that you're thinking about doing your own event.
Yeah.
Talk a bit more about what you can say about it.
Yeah. So I was going to do a festival on the 3rd. So it was going to be a panel on the 1st, tournament on the 2nd, and then a festival on the 3rd with all the guests that I flew out. Yeah. I just couldn't get the venue in time. So that didn't work out. But it's all right though. I'm gonna do the festival probably like February and like really plan it and bring some really big guests out. And there's not much I can say, but it'll definitely be I'm doing 2 festivals actually. I'm doing an R&B festival and I'm doing an underground festival.
I expect you to say R&B. Are you a big R&B fan?
Yeah, definitely. But I have some R&B artist friends in Montreal that I want to help them get like really out there in Canada. So I'm gonna help them put together like a cool festival in the city. And then yeah, obviously we gotta keep doing the underground stuff. So of course I gotta put on something crazy with the boys.
What else in the near future that you have that you're looking forward to or you're planning or that you wanna talk about?
I'm just trying to work on like bringing more corporate stuff to Canada and just like trying to give more people opportunities to do corporate stuff because yeah, I feel like everybody just like works amongst themselves or just like do what they can with whatever they have. So
what do you mean by like, or like elaborate on what you mean by like corporate stuff?
like working directly with the streaming services, whether it's like Audio Mac or SoundCloud or Spotify or whatever, or like say if I don't know if Coca-Cola gives me a chance to put some local creatives on and just like stuff like that. So I'm just talking to a lot of companies trying to see like who will actually let me have some creative control and bring some people in.
That's really dope. I love like just like from term of being like a charity event, from like everything is based around giving other people opportunities. I really respect that. Is there like what like made you want? I know we said that earlier, but like I feel like in terms of your profession, but well, I feel like you can do anything in music, but you don't have to it be directly to giving people opportunities. What about giving someone an alley for a great um, commission or a great job, or just giving someone a great opportunity? Like, what does that give to you? Like, why do you enjoy doing
I guess it's just like a personality thing. I don't know. Like, I still do my own thing. Like, I'm still always working with a bunch of other artists and putting together shows and records and shit like that. But I always have enough time to like make a side email or make a side message and like, hey, fuck with my boy from Toronto, or yeah, this artist is small, but he's gonna go somewhere to this. So like, I don't know. I don't know. It just feels nice to like give an opportunity to someone that actually appreciates it. So I don't know. It's like just like I don't know. I know not everybody's like that type thing, but I don't know. It's just like it works for me type thing. I just like doing shit for people.
that? Exactly.
Only when they appreciate it though, because like yeah, I'm definitely like I can smell people out though. Like I know who's there like just for the opportunity and they're ready to just take it and run with it. Or there's people that just like they really appreciate working with other people and people giving them a chance and stuff like that. So yeah.
Like you said about the Martin Garrix, that it's the small things and notes from people like to really tell their character and how like real they are. And you pick like you said, you picked that up pretty quickly.
Yeah, and I just know like I don't know if you want to go far, like you want to go far and you want people to like you and you want to make money or whatever, and it's like you want people to give you their money, you got to be a nice person and be willing to give back type thing.
Like work getting with like some of the audio guys was like your first like introduction to the scene and kind of like got you into it. But what was like your first like big break that really got like the ball rolling?
I guess I would say getting my first artist signed, which was like end of 2021. So I've done a bunch of stuff before that. I was already like I was kind of ShakkDiesel already before that in a sense, but like yeah, I just like knew a lot of people, and then I actually got someone signed, and then yeah, shit started getting a little bit better from there.
Dope. Um, in terms of your career going forward, where do you see that progressing in like the next few years or so, or where would you like to take it? Because you never really know.
I guess in the next few years, probably just doing what I'm doing on a higher scale. So I guess bigger events, working with bigger artists, cutting bigger records, probably be on some tours.
What's your like dream event, like lineup venue? What's like the that like I made this like dream event?
Um, Definitely gonna get to the festival. Like no fucking doubt. Like the real deal festival. Yeah, probably that. Probably like okay, I'm doing like a mock All Star Weekend right now. Probably like a real All Star Weekend with like mixed rappers and athletes and like all types of shit like that, and like content creators and like YouTubers, shit like that. So yeah.
It doesn't have to be a rapper specific, but what's one artist that you would that's like your that you want to work with in the future?
Uzi.
Uzi?
Need to work with Uzi. He just looks like a really fun person to be around. Looks like a really cool person. Like there's like been infinity videos of him being like a really good guy. I don't know. And I've heard good things about him, like even in private too. So I feel like there's always like good videos about people, and then like you hear about them being shitty in private or whatever. But like I haven't heard anything bad about him. And he just yeah, and his music's amazing. So
Favorite Uzi track?
I don't have one, but favorite Uzi tape probably Love Is Rage 2.
Classic.
Yeah.
is there one artist, or if you could put someone, who do you, or a way to phrase it is, who do you think's not getting enough recognition that you want to shout out right now?
I guess I can't really say 10K Moss and Wavy Jackson because they're actually getting some recognition right now. R2R Mo for sure. He's from Harlem. He's probably one of the only new New York artists that are not going gra gra boom on every song. So
I've never heard of him before. What's the sound?
It's like okay, remember that Drake song that he dropped on For All the Dogs, and it had like a very New York sounding beat. He had 21 on it. It was like Calling for You or something like that. Something like that. Yeah, boom. So that beat came from R2R Mo's sound.
Oh, really?
Same producer, but R2R Mo's discography is that. And it's like there's literally no other artist that was going on those types of beats. So yeah, if and like I don't know, he's very high engagement right now. He's one of those where it's just like he doesn't need much marketing. Somebody just needs to hear his music and they're like, oh, this is amazing. So like yeah, his comments are crazy, his TikTok is going crazy, but it's not all the way what it should be yet, but it's gonna get there.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna check him out after this. One of my favorite questions to ask people as we're wrapping up is think about yourself 5 years ago. What type of advice would you want to give to you? Because I feel like there's probably so many people in that position right now.
Just go through with more shit. Just try shit. I feel like I always have ideas. Just like this tournament. I've been sitting on this idea for so long. I have so many like amazing ideas that I've sat on for so long and just like didn't do them. And I would watch other people do minor versions of what I wanted to do and just like did it. And then ended up building to a point where they could do the bigger things. And I just like, I don't know. It's just like, don't fucking hesitate. Just like do shit. If you have an idea, just try it. It's better to just like fail at something and learn rather than like waiting.
I just want to say I appreciate you for coming through. Honestly, one of my favorite interviews I've done so far. I really liked all the insight that you had.
Appreciate that.
I just appreciate you coming through. If you want to say anything else, promote anything else.
I guess it's gonna come after the tournament. So, if you didn't come, you fucked up.
Big time.
And yeah, I don't know. Just stay tuned for what's next. That's about it. Appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks again. Really
yeah, you already know. Appreciate you for having me.
I felt that. For real, that definitely my favorite choose.